Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jello and this is my review of Super Squidlit on the Nintendo Switch. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, do leave a like and subscribe because I release around 3 to 4 videos a week, so don't forget to hit that notification bell to let you know whenever a new video drops. Thank you to the publisher Squidlit Inc. for the review code. And with all that said, here's my review of Super Squidlit on the Nintendo Switch. Let's get cracking! Now, Super Squidlit is a sequel of sorts of the first Squidlit game, which came out around last year. Now, the first game's aesthetics mimic the gameplay and graphics of something out of a classic Game Boy, with everything looking like different shades of Grello. Now we have Super Squidlit, and this time it imitates the Game Boy Color, complete with its capabilities and inherent limitations. This game takes you through the colorful world of Squishu as you play as Plip, who, if you haven't caught on by now, is a squid. And you also can play as Plip's old enemy, Skwit Skwot. Now, the events of this game take place right after the first Squidlit game, and Skwit Skwot, who was the bad guy of the first game, comes to you for help to rid his turf of a bigger bad guy. Now, as mentioned in the overview, Super Squidlit does have the aesthetics of a Game Boy Color game, adhering to the handheld's limitation with a 160 by 144 pixel resolution. Now, on a big screen, it can be somewhat jarring as the visuals are heavily pixelated, and when you jump, the view keeps Plip in the middle of the screen, hence it's a bit of a dizzying effect. Now, all of this is mitigated though when played in handheld, since it's a smaller screen size, which is closer to the inspiration that it borrows from. Now, the audio is what you would expect also from a Game Boy game. As a matter of fact, the audio in this game has been recorded on a Game Boy Color to keep up with the authenticity of the sounds heard, from the chiptune soundtrack to the animation and movement sounds. Now, the gameplay here is 2D side-scrolling for the most part. You control Plip as you jump and roll your way through enemies and the environment. You can shoot ink on the enemies that you jump over and shoot ink again, and that results to a tiny double jump, and dash roll to break through selected walls. Save points come in the form of single-space gaps in the floor that can actually easily be missed if you're not paying close attention to where you're going. Now, as mentioned, most of the time you are playing as Plip the Squid. However, in some levels you play as Squit Skwot in a pixelated first-person RPG of sorts. You need to fight enemies while you find your way out of the area that you're in. You move with the D-pad and strafe by holding down the B button. It can be disorienting during these stages since there doesn't seem to be any map to guide you on where to go. Now, kill enough enemies in these levels and you can level up your magical skills, giving them more damage, faster firing, and so on. But killing them is a bit of a challenge as well, as it seems that I'm hitting them with my spell only to find my health drained from taking damage from them, and they're still standing. Now, locking onto an enemy is also possible with the push of a button, but it doesn't really seem to help that much. Super Squidlit is an attempt to invoke some Game Boy Color gaming nostalgia. It succeeds for the most part with the graphics and sounds of the game. However, modern gaming has had us spoiled with HD graphics, easy controls for first-person games, and auto-saving. I do understand that this game emulates that old handheld console, including its limitations, but sometimes you just want that perfect balance of old school and new school. Now, Super Squidlit may not be for everyone, but if you're looking for a new game with old school vibes, right down to the technological limitations, then Super Squidlit has you covered.